everything in the United States, as far as costs, are impacted by one thing, and that is oil. Today, I want to address what is going on with oil across the entire globe, but also explain what is going on for gas prices in 2023 and what the American people should expect. So, I'm going to jump right into that. All I ask is if you can spend 2 seconds, go ahead, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's begin. So first off, what should the American people expect in 2023? Well, I can tell you. Look at this. This is from today. Today is April 6th, and this is what the gas prices are. This is from AAA. Look at this. The gas prices, the national average as of today is $3.55. But look at this throughout the states. In Washington State, it's $4.34. In California, $4.85. In Texas, $3.21. Florida, $3.49. In New York, $3.50. In Illinois, $3.92. Now, why does this matter? This matters because prices are starting to go up. A little more than 1 month ago, I said, okay, and again, if I'm wrong, but I said prices for gas is coming down, which means lower inflation. Because when we see gas prices come down, this means that everything comes down. Transportation is cheaper. Okay? Trying to get anything from the East Coast to the West Coast becomes less expensive. Trying to get something from China or another country to the US is less expensive. That is good news. But then everything came down to one decision, and that came down to OPEC Plus. Last weekend, OPEC Plus decided they needed to cut production by 2%, which came out to about 1.6 million barrels of oil per day. Now, this one move from OPEC Plus, it caused oil prices to jump, and this caused everything to get more expensive once again. I want to show you what happened. Look at this chart right here. This chart right here, okay, this is just the WTI Crude. This right here, this is from today. It shows it's $80.46. Don't mind this little graph here, but here's what happened. On 3/31/2023, this was Friday, okay? This was about a week ago. On Friday, crude, it ended at $75.67. But look at this. This jump right here, this goes from Friday to Monday. Then it closed at $80.71. Why? All because on Saturday or Sunday, OPEC Plus decided they were going to cut production. Now, what does this mean? Well, here's what I can tell you. Gas prices, they temporarily went down. They are now heading back up. I'll show you this chart right here. Okay? So this right here, you see the current price. This is for a regular gallon of gas, average price throughout the United States. This is today on April 6th, 2023. Well, what was it yesterday? It was $3.52, so about 3 cents less. What was it a week ago? It was $3.48, about 7 cents less. And a month ago, it was $3.40, about 15 cents less than what it is today. Now, why does this matter? It matters because right now, the U.S. is in a fight with other countries, specifically OPEC. Okay? They are trying to get the price of oil up, and they want to get it up to about 90, 80, anywhere between $85 and $100. Here's the problem. It's currently at $80.46. Now, I'm going to go back 6 months. Actually, we got to go back a little bit longer. I should go back a whole year. If we go back a whole year, you can see the chart here. We're down here at $80. What OPEC wants, or essentially OPEC Plus, what they want is to get back here. Okay, about $92. That would be great. That is exactly what they want to see. Because if they are between $85 and $100, which $92 is pretty close, if they're right there, guess what? That's the sweet spot. because that is where they can make more money by selling oil. Okay? Now here's where things get very interesting. What's going to happen here in the United States as everything gets more expensive? Well, the Biden administration is going to come out and they're going to try to combat this increase in gas prices. In order to combat this, they have to figure out a way to lower oil prices. So, could they pull more oil from our strategic petroleum reserve? Potentially. Could they try to broker a deal with another country? Yes. Could they just turn on the faucet and get oil flowing a little bit better here in the United States? Yes. But as this happens, here's what's going to happen. Okay, and again, I want to be very clear on this. If this were to happen and the Biden administration figures out a way to lower oil prices, guess what? It's going to go from $80 back down probably into the low 70s. Okay, well, this is $69. Once it hits down here in the upper 60s and it gets close to that $65 mark, okay, what's going to happen is OPEC Plus is going to come back and they're going to most likely do another production cut because, again, they want to force prices back up. So, what does this mean? Don't expect gas prices to just go sky high and stay there. That's not going to happen. The Biden administration will do something. When I say the Biden administration, I really mean all lawmakers are going to be pushing to figure out a way to lower the price of oil, because if we don't lower the price of oil and bring down the cost of gas, everything's more expensive. And the big worry is if we push inflation back up. In just 6 days, on April 12th, 2023, that's next Wednesday, we're going to have our new CPI reading. When we get this reading, what we are looking for is we want to see prices go down. The problem is if prices go down temporarily and then turn around and go back up next month, that's problematic. That's not what the American people want to see. So here's what I can tell you. OPEC Plus will be watching. They will determine if they need to make another cut. If they do, it will come in the near future. I'm not saying it's going to happen next week because chances are the Biden administration or lawmakers are not going to pass something that is going to bring down the cost of oil immediately. And here's the other thing. There's so many other problems going on. Not only do we have inflation that is very sticky, and we need to figure out a way to bring it down. The Federal Reserve is trying to do that, and in doing so, they're also causing a banking crisis. So we could see the Federal Reserve pause any rate hikes in next month, in May. If they do this, we might see inflation go back up. Again, this is very problematic. So what should you expect? Here in the United States, what we should expect is over the next probably about 6 months, leading into really September, October, what we're going to see is gas prices go back up. They'll probably come down if the Biden administration decides to do something to lower prices. But essentially what's going to happen is they're going to go up, they're going to come back down just a little, go back up even higher towards the end of the summer, and then they will drop, most likely the end of August, but chances are it will be September. That's when we'll see all these changes. So when it comes to gas prices, here's what you need to know. Expect to pay more at the pumps. Just expect to pay more. Prices are going back up. We could see some changes in this number very soon, but the likelihood is nothing is going to happen because there's other issues that lawmakers have to fight first. So I promise I will keep you up to date on what's going on, but at this point, expect gas prices to go back up. Now, if you have any questions regarding gas prices, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. Again, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Consider subscribing. I'll see you guys on the next one.